So today, we got Black Panther versus Thing. One has super strength and durability on his side, the other one has versatility. So who wins? Well, let's find out. Now T'Challa is the Black Panther, King of Wakanda, one of the most technologically advanced nations on Earth. He is among the top intellects and martial artists of the world, a veteran Avenger, and a member of the Illuminati. Using his powers and abilities, he has pledged his fortune, powers, and life to the service of all mankind. When T'Challa became the Black Panther, he was allowed to eat the heart-shaped herb, which provided him with enhanced strength, endurance, and reflexes. He was also given a blessing from the Panther goddess, which elevated his enhanced strength, endurance, and reflexes to superhuman levels. T'Challa has demonstrated incredible strength, like stopping the elephant's charge, sending Namor flying for a kick, and wrestling a rhino to the ground. He's able to withstand crushing blows and puncture wounds, although, to be fair, it's really his vibranium suit that helps him out a lot. T'Challa's reaction time is far greater than most opponents, and his agility and flexibility far surpass an Olympic athlete. Black Panther is a genius. On par with Tony Stark and Reed Richards, he's one of the 8 smartest men in the world, and he's also an excellent hand-to-hand fighter. You see, T'Challa's been groomed to be a warrior since birth, and is a master of practically all forms of armed and unarmed combat. Panther is seen as one of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe, and he has stalemated or won against the who's who of fighters, like Iron Fist, Wolverine, Daredevil, and Captain America, the best of the best. Black Panther is king of a highly advanced civilization, and thus has tons of fancy gadgets at his disposal. His suit is made of a vibranium microwave mesh armor, which robs incoming objects their momentum, and is completely bulletproof. He also has anti-metal claws, which breaks metal down on the molecular level, and energy daggers that are powerful enough to slice through various structures and foes. Finally, T'Challa can also call upon all the knowledge, strength, and experience from every Black Panther before him. And then in the other corner we have the Thing. Ben Grimm, the Thing, is the original quintessential tough guy of the Marvel Universe. But because of his transformation, he's also the tragic member of the Fantastic Four. Ben was an ace test pilot until exposure to intense cosmic radiation mutated him into a rock-skinned monster with immense superhuman strength. Ben's exterior is much harder than stone, and he has a gruff disposition. But within himself, despite all that, he has a heart of gold. Now the Thing has immense superhuman strength, and his strength has actually grown throughout the years. When Ben was first transformed, he was only able to lift about 5 tons, but his strength continually increased throughout the years until he could lift 85 tons. But this wasn't good enough for him, and thanks to a continuous intense weight training, he can now lift around 100 tons and possibly even more. He's used his immense strength to battle against the Hulk, go toe-to-toe with Namor, send a T-Rex literally flying through the air, and support an oil rig. Ben is very durable, much more durable than the average rock. His skin has withstood 15 pounds of explosives per square inch, high caliber bullets, and punches from Hulk and hits from Thor of Mjolnir. However, Wolverine has been able to cut Ben with his adamantium claws, so his durability does have its limits. Despite his immense size, Ben is actually impressively quick and agile, and he's able to exert himself for a while before he begins to grow tired. The Thing has been trained in military hand-to-hand combat techniques, boxing, wrestling, judo, jiu-jitsu, and has years of street fighting experience. He's been able to use these skills along with his unique form of brawling in order to battle against some of the strongest characters in Marvel, many of whom are stronger than him. So who wins? Let's break it down. Now I first want to address the time that Black Panther took down the whole Fantastic Four by himself. Well, even though that's impressive, it's not applicable to this fight right now. T'Challa had tons of time to prepare beforehand and actually laid out several traps to help him beat the Thing. In this fight right here, it would just be a random encounter, and they wouldn't have had time to prepare beforehand. So with this fight, Ben is obviously much stronger and more durable. That is the best thing that he's got going for him. Or really, kind of the only thing he's got going for him. Black Panther's faster, more agile, smarter, the better fighter, and has better gear. But that strength and durability is a massive advantage, and one that cannot be easily overcome. And that's really what this fight is going to come down to. What we're going to spend the rest of the video talking about. How does the Thing's strength match up against Black Panther's vibranium mesh suit, and is T'Challa able to use his weapons and fighting steel to injure Ben? So let's talk about Ben's strength versus the vibranium armor first. Well, Black Panther is incredibly durable. Like, so durable. He's brushed off a barrage of Iron Fist enhanced attacks from Iron Fist, a backhand from the Hulk, a blast from Phoenix resistant Namor, and has fought and defeated Namor several times, beat a Super Skrull, and then he's taken down Iron Man while Tony was in a suit specifically designed to beat Black Panther. That is just something else entirely. So looking at all that, I'd say that Black Panther should be able to hang in there when battling the Thing. I mean, look at it this way. He has fought and beaten Namor before, and Namor and the Thing are roughly on the same level, although Thing did win this fight. And so I would say that if ABC logic applied, this suggests that Black Panther is durable enough to hold up the Thing, because it's held to Namor. The repeated attacks from the Thing will eventually get to him, but T'Challa is so much faster and more agile than Ben is. And this is really a huge disadvantage for the Thing, because while he definitely has the power to put Black Panther down, you actually have to punch him first. It will be rather difficult for Ben to do this. I'm not saying that he won't be able to land an attack, because obviously he can and will, but I'm saying that Black Panther is going to dodge, block, or evade a lot more attacks than the Thing can land. And then if the Thing decides to try and throw Black Panther off by using thunderclaps, well, that'll be useless. Wakandan vibranium absorbs all vibrations in the area, including sound vibrations, and so those thunderclaps will do nothing. Now let's switch over to our second question. Can Black Panther's weapons and fighting skill injure the Thing? Well, what Panther's got in his corner are his energy daggers and anti-metal claws. His energy daggers are intangible, so they can phase through objects and then dismantle them. Like, they've been able to phase through Ultron's head and injure him, cut through force fields, and cut through Iron Man's armor and injure him. Since they're able to turn intangible and phase through adamantium, then they can obviously get through Ben's skin as well. But all his internal organs and soft tissue have been enhanced, so that's going to be a problem for Panther finding a weak spot. But then again, Wolverine's adamantium claws have been able to injure the Thing before, so his durability of piercing objects might not be as great as we've been led to believe. Black Panther also has anti-metal claws, which are specifically designed to break metal down on the molecular level, and so they should be able to cut apart the Thing on the molecular level as well. Finally, we've actually seen that the Thing can be taken down with nerve strikes, like when Gamora beat him with one strike. Granted, his arms were being held back by Sasquatch, and she said she couldn't have struck him if his arms weren't being held back, but I believe that if the Black Panther does enough damage with his anti-metal claws and energy daggers, then he can sneak in and end it with a nerve strike. Ben's strength and durability is great, but Panther's vibranium suit will be able to absorb most of the damage, and his greater fighting skill and his equipment is going to be enough to ensure him a victory here. Black Panther wins. But what do y'all think, fancos? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign off in the comments down below. Also, a little teaser for tomorrow's video. It's a battle between a member of the Justice League and an X-Men villain. Who is it? Sign off in the comments. First one to get it gets a shout out. Also, be sure to subscribe button for videos just like this one every single day.